Hello, it's NY Hunter, and I'm here with you with part 2 of FansHobby's Double Agent B, or their version of DoubleDealer. If you remembered, in part 1, we transformed DoubleDealer from a rocket truck to this awesome, if you ask me, awesome bird. And we want to now transform him from the bird to the new form of DoubleDealer. I incorrectly corrected myself a few times in the last video by saying Autobot and Decepticon form, and at the very beginning I thought about that, and if you remember I said no, that's wrong. I got to say the first form and second form, because if we want to keep track of DoubleDealer along the lines of how his character was in Transformers, then we need to realize that both forms exist as both Autobot and Decepticon. Interesting, right? I love that story. And then once again, we have Knock and Scar, the engines here, are the Power Masters, and they are both supposed to be unaware of each other. And depending on who is there, he is a Decepticon or an Autobot. So very interesting, right? Like I said before, I really love that story. One more look here. If I didn't make it perfectly clear in the last video, I did transform him a little bit incorrectly. Here in the neck, I've got this panel down here instead of folded in. That is in under the chest. And then there's a green panel that is part of the chest plate, and I didn't bring that up either. But two things. One, I did kind of forget, but two, I do transform him this way normally, because if you look at the pictures, with the panel up, it's very square and very flat. With it like this, he's got a gentle curve underneath where the arms they kind of roll underneath, and it gives him a little bit more of a, I don't know, realistic look, if you ask me. So I really like that a lot, and I just leave the chest panel down in the midsection where it can actually create that curve when the arms lay down. In any case, that's enough talking about that, right? Let's go on and transform him into the second new form that FansHobby has created for DoubleDealer. I think it's pretty nice, and we're going to take a look at it now. Let's go. Okay, here we are again, and we have Knock and we have Scar, and with this form, or the second form, we will utilize Scar. So let's move Knock over here, and actually while we're transforming him, let's move this guy over here too. So yeah, just wanted to give you a nice, better close-up of this. Like I said, this part here is the chest part that I leave down, and then this part is now curved, or forced to curve, and then when the arms rest here, you'll see it's got a chest area, or a curved area, and I think it makes it look more realistic. With this panel, I was toying with that and playing with that, and I think that I would in the future leave that folded in here. But yeah, once again, I like that curve, and it does look very good, if you ask me. So up to you. As other reviewers say, it's your toy. You can do whatever you want, and this is what I choose to do. And then there'll be another thing that I choose to do later that I hope you'll enjoy seeing, and I'll share that with you in a little bit. Okay, so let's take off the gun here, and then we will take off the rocket here. Once again, remember, I only attach it to one side because these two parts, although you can push them together, they don't stay together, so it makes it very difficult if you do want to attach both sides. So I just put it on one side. Okay, and now what we'll do is we'll start with the wings. Maybe, let's see, we want to move them out of the way a little bit, so let's take it from here. There's a lot of panels and a lot of places you could fold it, so let's just take it from here and have it straight up like this. And you might want to fold this in a little bit, as it might scrape here, but it doesn't do it on It doesn't really do it unless you push down, but just fold it up like this and get it out of the way. So once again, and if you remember, I fold it down because I don't want it to hit this panel all the time. So, all right, we've got it like this now. And then we'll just leave it like that, and we'll work on, let's work on the claws a little bit. Okay, so if you remember the transformation we had before, we folded everything out and we rotated so the wheels were no longer here. And we're gonna go backwards now. Oh, and now that I'm holding him like this, I realize that actually the tail kind of has some pressure on it as I hold it. So let's fold this back up as well. So this will fold in like that and fold it up back into the leg. And same thing with the other side. Let's see. It's a bit tight, so I'm going to hold it from here. And fold it. I don't want anything to snap. And then fold this back up. Okay, and then now we can hold it like this without any pressure on any of the back end pieces. All right, so now we're going to fold this claw back in and fold this back in here. And then with this, we'll also fold that and we'll flip it this way. And if you remember, it'll end up over here. Let's see, so like so. And then this part will be closed here. So I showed you this part now. Let's look at the other side. We'll fold this, we'll fold this, and then fold this. And then once again, we saw that the purple end will end up here. Let's show you the closure back here, where this panel just closes here. Okay, all right, and then now we can actually fold this back up like so, and fold this like so, and that'll bring the wheels back to where they were before, actually, in the vehicle mode. Yeah. Fold this back, and fold this back, and then now let's see. We will actually fold this back up, but remember we have to turn the bottom so we get a flat area in order to fold this back up, because right now these panels are blocking the movement and really killing our transformation. So let's do that. We will flip and turn. Oh, and in order to do that, we got to get these arms out of the way. So once again, we'll flip these arms up like so. And then that's a chest piece we're going to move up later. But for now, this is out of the way, and this is pretty much out of the way. So let's fold this, and yeah, you're gonna have to play around with it a little bit as you fold, because things do get in the way. And see, I gotta move this up a little bit more. And now that we've got this flat, we're able to turn this and move it back. Oh, see, these are still in the way. Okay, and then fold this back like so until it hits this area. Okay, so now we go to the other side, and he is quite heavy. RKR, or Razel Kane, has actually mentioned in a comment on the last video that he looks pretty heavy, and he is. If you remember, the beginning of that last video has the weight also. I took the weight of him. All right, let's go and flip it the other way, like so, and then we are no longer blocked here, and then we can fold this back. And you might have to jiggle a little because I do feel something. Let me see. There. Okay, yeah, this panel was hitting this block, so just jiggle it a little bit and you'll be able to get it up like that. And actually, there's a little movement here. If you take a look, that's something new I didn't notice before, but it did aid in the transformation, or else I would have had more problems. So that's cool. Here's another slider while we're on the subject. The wheels will slide up, see, like so later. And So since we're here, we might as well do it now, but we might have to do it again later. But see, there's not much of a space here. And then now there will be. And that will help with the arms later. Oh, this one's kind of stuck. Give me a moment. It's moved a little bit, but not a lot. Let's see. Here we go. Oops. Nope. Okay, hold on. Here we go. There. See? It moves a lot, actually. There's a big gap there now. But like I said, that movement out will help with the arms later and give them more travel. Okay, so now we'll flip this back. And in this form, actually, you can see his head already. In this form, it'll be green side forward. You see the gray here? So we're gonna flip this all the way. And then boom, you see green plates here. And that's the way this part will be. Okay, and now we'll split the legs and we'll start doing, the legs. All right, so let's move. We're going to actually fold out a little bit, like so, like so. And then we're going to open these panels. Oh. That is not good. Alexa's too nosy. But yeah, we're going to open these panels right here, that open here, and then this panel too. So let's see. First, let's flip this back a little bit this way. Remember we thumb flipped it before, going from truck to bird, and now we're going to flip this back flat, and they will become the feet. So let's move this a little bit for more space. And then we'll move this and open this panel and open this panel. And then basically it's gonna flip out. So we're gonna move the leg here like so. And then, oh yeah, open this part too. The top of the truck mode. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing over here. Later, after we turn that. Okay, and then, let's see, well first we'll flip this. This whole piece will come down, and then kind of slide this through. This you might have to also lift a little more to get some space. Because see, it likes to hit this part here. But it will come through. Give it a little more room. And fold, and there it goes. Alright, so now we have this facing this way. We're gonna actually fold this like so, and then fold this like so. And then we're gonna fold this up and spin the foot around, because this is the second form's front of the robot leg. Okay, and then we can flip this back down. And then close this as well. And flip this gray piece like so. All right, let's clarify by doing it again. Okay, flip this up a little bit. Might need to do that more. And then flip this out a little. Now, open this. And then turn it this way, because we're gonna want this piece to sneak in over here. And then open the front end like so. All right, and then when you do, now start flipping this piece down, yeah, and have it sneak through there. Hope you saw that really well. It really worked well this time. Okay, and then fold this, and then fold this, and then once again, close the back door. You know, you see that, right? Well, it's back here, and it's closed now. And then fold this like so, and spin that for the foot, and just kind of, yep, get that back where it should be. And then fold this down, and fold this out, so it looks like that. And we're pretty much done with the lower end now. Oops, okay. Okay. Get some ankle tiltage there, and then from here remember we moved the wheels back, so now we can actually flip like another double joint, right? Yeah, we moved the wheels back, so we're gonna now flip this like so, and have that, you know, fit into this space here, like so. But you have to, yeah, really, you have to play with it a little bit so it's flat. Okay, and then, yeah, it just fits right in there as long as your wheels are out. And like I said, when you do rotate the shoulder, it will not, it hits the wheel a little bit, but it will not impede it too much. All right, so let's do this side. We already did the wheels before. We're gonna fold this and get this. Once again, with the double joint, make sure it's flat this way, and then flat this way. And then, yep, everything should move around nicely. All right, now that we've got this, let's go ahead and close this, which is, remember what I'm gonna do, what I want to do in the future as bird mode. I want to leave this closed, but then I'll probably leave this down for that little extra bird chest area. But then we're gonna fold this, and we're gonna fold this up. And then while we've got the ability now, let's stick Scar on there. So in these two panels, and this shows me more now. I didn't pay too much attention before, but you can see that Knock has those U-shaped attachments, and they can fit in here. And Scar has a line attachment and can also fit in here because there's a movable button here. So each one of them, it can accommodate for each one of them, while the back of the truck does not have a wider single area for this guy, so he can't be in the back of the truck, and that's how they do it. That's interesting. I like it. Okay, but anyway, now let's get him inside. And we're just gonna push down, and he'll fit right in there. And then we'll close this on him. Oh, but before we do that, aha, almost forgot something. There's a red part, these two red parts here that have to fold out. All right, they've loosened up a little bit. I needed a spudger last time. But yeah, now that we folded them out, we need to make also an L shape. We need to kind of come down and come out. So they don't actually rest as far out as this. They have holes here, and they go into these tabs. And if you take a look right now, it's too far out. You've got to fold this in, and then fold this in an L shape. That's a little bit difficult with doing it on film. All right, but yeah, we've got it now in an L shape, and then we're gonna do the same thing with this. Okay, yeah. One moment. Oh, a little bit more. There, okay. You see that now? So now these holes should hit these tabs perfectly. And also the top of this plate will cover up Scar a little bit more and kind of give him a nice look. Okay, make sure the tabs are in, like so. And over here it's in, like so. Very nice. All right, and now because he's so off balance with these huge wings, let's fold it down a little bit and like so, okay? Because we want to be able to stand them up on the table. And then I think now is a good time. We can fold this back actually. It's not going to hit the wings as long as they're folded. Okay, there. And then we'll just rest the wings down in these slots here. Okay, and then yeah, you can do anything you want with the wings as far as expanding them or tilting them or what have you. But yeah, we're almost done, so stay with me just a little longer. We've got this like this. We're going to take out the hands, and oh man, my arm's getting tired. We're going to take out the hands, and to do that we should have a panel, yep, right there, that we can open up and fold out and then close back. And this, let's see, it will be this way. So let's flip out the arms so they're the right way. There. Okay. And while I'm doing this, let's zoom the camera up a little and zoom the table down a little. Okay, that's all I get. And then here you can see, as FansHobby really awesomely does, they have their fingers all individual most of the time, or can I dare say all the time? And oh yo, whoa, that was dangerous. Whew. Okay, and then I gotta watch myself. Okay, and then yeah, so all these fingers are nice and individual, really sweet there. And we're gonna do the other arm now. Okay, let's do it over here. Close that back and see it all the way. Yep, okay. And then once again, the elbow goes this way, so let's turn it this way. And while we're at it, oh, did he pop out? Okay, hold on. He popped out a little bit. Okay, broke away a little bit just to push him in a little more. You don't want to push too hard, so actually fold out the wings a little bit and push in so you don't bend the wings at all. But we were here before, so we're going to roll this hand this way because we found out the elbow, double jointed again, folds out that way. And then position the fingers however you'd like. And sometimes use a spudger because they are kind of tight still. Only got one out so far. 2, 3, 4. All right, good. Okay, and now, like I said, we're almost done. We gotta take care of this guy's head. So close the beak, and then fold this baby up, and fold this baby down. And that is all. Look at that purplish metallic face. I really dig that face. I wish the DoubleDealers was a blue metallic instead of just like this plastic blue that they have. But it's really sweet. And once again, let's see, we have him here. Let us put on the weapons. Okay, and one of those is this here. Remember, we can press once to press twice to turn off, press again to turn on the back. It does not turn on both at the same time, and then press again to turn off. Very nice, very nice. And then of course, with the FansHobby way, when you fold this down, there's a track where you can use to slide into the hand, and he will not lose his gun with that kind of mechanism. Pretty sweet. All right, so make sure you got enough finger space though, because the handle is pretty large. And just slide that right there, and close up the fingers a bit. Put the thumb where you'd like, and there it is, or there he is. And then one more time, we're gonna put on the missile. Now, I've seen a lot of pictures where this missile is on his back, and that's perfectly fine and good, but I do like the fact that you can put it on his shoulder in both modes, and I do like it on his shoulder. So, there. Okay, and there he is. This is the second form of DoubleDealer, with Scar, and I do dare say I like it. I like it so much. It's really good looking. Later, when we change to the other mode, we'll fold up the wings, and then you'll see that he makes them a little back heavy. Not too bad, but he doesn't have as much heel coverage as other FansHobby figures have. So it's a little bit worrisome sometimes, but he's not unstable at all. So, but once again, let's put him on a turntable because he's awesome! Be right back. And here we are. Can I just say that FansHobby hardly ever disappoints? Can I say that? Can I say that? Look at that. Look at that gradient here with the purples. Look at the solid look of the legs, the powerful impact of the weapons, and just the colors in this form with Scar here, and how the chest just kind of folds over him a little bit as far as his head goes, and everything is just so solid. Really good stuff. I mean, oh man, it's a really good mode. I didn't think that I'd like this mode actually, because I like original, the original things most of the time when you talk about remakes and things like that, and yeah, this is a really nice form, really good. All right, so now I think we'll stop here, and we'll go on and transform him to the original DoubleDealer form in the next video. And just thank you guys for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this so much. I know I did. And then once again, just like, subscribe. Something my son used to always say is ring the bell, and I never found the bell, but now I know where it is. So ring the bell. And what else? Yeah, check out Patreon as well. I think this guy is so cool. And one of my friends also, he told me that because of this video or my videos, he's going to get his own, and I think he's going to be so happy. If you see him, because he is running out, I think. I actually went to Terry's Transformer Club, which you've heard me talk about before, and I've done that because, yeah, when comparing prices, I didn't even find him in any other stores in the United States. So anyway, do take a look, do pick him up, and have fun. All right, that's it for now. This is NY Hunter, and I'm wishing you all the best, and take care of yourselves and your families, and we'll chat again real soon. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Yeah, chiming back in for one more thing, because I wanted to let you see the size comparison. This is a big guy. Look at that Hasbro DoubleDealer right here, and yeah, he is so much smaller. Yeah. All right, great. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.